Hi, preschool friends. It's Miss Crowdis, and I am here to read you a story about the troll who was in the Three Billy Goats Gruff. You have read stories about the Three Billy Goats Gruff this week, and those stories we hear the Billy Goats Gruff side. I have brought a story about the trolls side of the story. So the title of our story says, "Listen, my bridge is so cool." The story of the Three Billy Goats Gruff as told by the troll. This is written by Nancy L. and illustrated by Christian B. So we're going to see what the troll says happened. Hello, my name is Artie. I'm the troll in that famous story about the goats. You know, the one with all the tripping and trapping across the bridge. Are you surprised to see me? Did you think I was done? For when the biggest goat kicked me off the bridge? Here, I have some homemade bread and jam. It's wild strawberry. Settle back, and I will tell you the real story. I never been like other trolls. In troll school, I got good grades, which meant I was the worst in the class. Trolls aren't supposed to be smart. Instead of practicing roars and chest thumping, I made art and baked pies. I wasn't big and clumsy, and I didn't even smell very bad. Are you sure you're a troll? The other students would ask. Maybe you're an elf. When we finished school, the troll placement board gave us jobs. As the guard, I was the guard to a little bridge in the middle of nowhere. The other trolls laughed, but to me, the job was perfect. So he actually was a very nice troll in school. I love my bridge. In my cozy home, I wrote poetry and I danced and I cooked and I even played my flute. Once in a while, I would see three goats in the distance. But as soon as they saw me looking at them, the biggest goat ran away, and the two others followed him. One day, a crow dropped a letter on my head, and it said, "Dear Artie, you're giving trolls a good name, which is very bad. Get mean, or we will remove you from your post. Love, the Troll Patrol." Leave my home beneath the bridge? No, never. I would have done anything to stay, even if it meant acting like all the other trolls did. Every day I practiced my growls and my stomps and my jumps and my thumps. Nervously, I waited for someone to come across my bridge. So they sent him a note saying that they wanted him to be mean, but he did not want to be mean. Finally, my chance came. It was a beautiful summer day, and I was just about to make a batch of my world-class fish stew when I heard a clacking overhead. Trip, trap, trip, trap. That was it. I hopped atop the bridge and I said, "Who's that trip-trapping across my bridge?" And a little goat looked at me curiously. "Are you the troll?" he said. "Huh, okay." "Yes," I hollered, "and I'm going to gobble you up." "Oh, you don't want to eat me," the little troll said. "Wait for my brother. He's much bigger, and he'll come along soon." "Fine," I said, and the goat trotted off with a grin. So very similar to your other stories you heard. The goat went trip-trapping across the bridge. The troll came up, said he was going to eat him, but he waited for the next goat. Back beneath the bridge, I climbed myself with a few sips of pine needles tea, Pretty soon I heard trip, trap, trip, trap. I scrambled onto the bridge and I tried again. Who's that trip-trapping across my bridge? I yelled. This goat was bigger than the first one. He didn't seem scared either. Ah, hey, he said. We just want to graze in that awesome patch of grass over there. Are you cool with that? Sure, that's, I started to say, and then I caught myself. I mean, I'm going to gobble you up. Um, Maybe you should wait for my brother, the goat said. The guy is huge. Fine. And I waved the goat off. So at first he wanted to just let him go. But remember, he got that letter saying he had to be mean. Before I could freshen my tea, trip, trap, trip, trap. For the third time, I pulled myself onto the bridge. Who's that trip-trapping across my bridge? I said to the biggest goat that I've ever seen. I thumped my chest. I'm going to gobble you up. Like right now. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to gobble you up. Just watch me. I think that goat is very scared. The big goat stood in front of me, trembling. Wait a minute, I said. Are you really scared? And he nodded. Me too, I confessed in a rush. I don't want to hurt anyone, really. But the Troll Patrol says I have to either act like a troll or move. And I really love my bridge. So the big goat was scared of the troll. But the troll did not want him to be scared of him. He wanted to be friends with him and be nice to him. The goat continued to stare at me. I might be big, he whispered, but I am not brave. Do your brothers tease you? I asked. Sometimes, he said. They don't think you would actually come to the bridge, did they? I said, and he shook his head. But you did, I told him. You were scared, and you came here anyway. So you are really, really brave. I am, he asked. Yes, you are, I said. Oh, this couldn't have worked out any better. Let's give them all a good show, I said. We'll just pretend to fight. Your brothers will change their minds about you, and the Troll Patrol will change their minds about me. So the biggest goat was actually afraid to go across the bridge. But he's brave. And when you're brave, that means you do something that you might scare you, but you go ahead and try and you do it. And that's just what they did. Grrr, oof, ah, pow, oof. And he threw the troll into the water. These days, my life under the bridge is better than ever. Every so often, the big bad Billy and I put on a huge pretend fight. It makes him feel better about himself. And my troll skills must be improving too. I haven't gotten any more letters from the Troll Patrol. Now, how about some more bread and jam? So, I want you to think about, which story do you believe? Do you believe the troll story? Or do you believe the 3 Billy Goats story?